We're live. We're doing it. We're playing some Space Engineers, guys. Today, welcome back to the channel in the stream. Hope you guys are having a lovely Sunday. We made some progress on the crane today. At least I did. A little bit. As you can see, it's a little bit of a larger piece of equipment now. I woke up this morning and it was despawned because we made the mistake of not naming the grid. And so grid cleanup kind of killed it for us, which is okay. You know, we can manage, I think, starting over and making a little bit of a better, larger piece of machinery. Things like embedding the rails into the ground itself by using a half block, which I think, you know, chat was suggesting the whole time. I filled in all the grinders, so we have those now. Oh my god, did I build the wrong ones? I might have built all the wrong ones. Fuck. Oh well. Well, we'll go back and fix that. You know, we have a cool little ladder here that you can actually climb up to get to the cockpit of this very large industrial crane. We can get up here to the top, pop in, and we have access kind of everything we need, right? So, for example, the crane can move forward and backwards independently of the truss. So it's just a simple reverse command, and then when I want it to stop, we can just have it stop by turning off the pistons. So you can see we can do a little bit of fine tuning in terms of placement. And then also, of course, we can reverse the legs down to start grabbing things or pushing things into the grinding pit a little bit faster or what have you. So that's cool. And of course, we have wheels, and we can slowly, ever so slowly, roll back and forth in this embedded track in the concrete. And it's pretty smooth. It's a heavy vehicle, but we have a speed limit set on the wheels to about 15 kilometers an hour for our max speed. And it'll just pull forward to these bumpers and chill. So it's a pretty cool little piece of equipment. I don't know how much real use we'll get out of it. But that's currently where we left off from last stream. And yeah, so let's go ahead and close up all these doors. Because right now this is not an OSHA certified safety pit. Let's come over here. Door. Oh, no, hangar door. There we go. Just close that all up. Make it nice and safe. I want to add like some warning lights and things for when this pit is open and stuff. And in theory, we could pull this forward, set it down, whatever we're going to grind on the pit, and then just open the pit when we're ready. You know, we'll work on the nuance of how this actually operates eventually. But I like the new lights that were added in. Gives it a really nice look. Though I might be adding some new ones. Need some vertical lights. So I'm thinking kind of classy spotlights. Just oh well. Okay, I need some steel plate. All right, you caught me, game. You caught me. So let's do steel plate. There we go. And throw that in there to get grinded up. Kind of want that to go more that way. Oh, low capacitor's that. Yeah, we were doing light armor repairs and stuff. Okay, grab that. Back over here. How's everyone doing today, by the way? Hopefully having a relaxing Sunday. The server's been running great. General and Silent have just been tweaking and fixing things all the time. So their support has just been awesome for the server and us. There we go. Now the whole undercarriage is lit. So you can see exactly what you're doing. Make sure nothing's in the treads, etc., etc. So what I want to do first today is I need to cut away this hillside. I went ahead and made some of the pre-cuts in through here to extend the stone platform that salvaged pieces will be left at for the crane to work with. And yeah, we'll just kind of go from there. Now, one thing that this doesn't have is a left-right adjustment for the crane. It's a little bit of a, you know, I don't think we could have we might have been able to fit something to go left-right, but I feel like it would have caused this to get even wider at the top, and I think that would have been kind of bad looking. And honestly, we don't have to use this all the time, and maybe we can get like a little bulldozer that gets made and can kind of like straighten out the piles a little bit so that the landing gear here can actually get a good grip. I think that'd be pretty cool. I kind of want to make like a little deployable bridge for traffic if traffic needs to get onto the platform, like rover traffic and stuff. But otherwise, it's pretty cool, and I think it fits the refinery towers pretty well too. Having like this stuff next to each other, so this space is starting to really get some character to it. And I hope everyone enjoys the process and building, or if you're on the server, enjoying the server itself. All possible because of you guys' support and the awesome community that we have here on the channel. Break. Thank you. I'm gonna keep getting some stone because we've obviously gone through a lot of gravel while putting on these concrete pads. We're gonna need more of that. Yeah, space time. How's it going for? Hopefully your new base is doing well. It looks like it is. Parallax Commander. Dangerous Parallax Encounter. We're gonna have to eventually go over and deal with those guys at some point. Oh, all the cats. This thing makes me a little bit nervous. I do have connection points on the left and right side. So I'll want to eventually make a hinged loop kind of rotor piece that can come up and clamp this down. Because you can see it kind of hops every now and then, which I don't think it's going to break anything because it's all on level ground and stuff. But you just kind of never know with this stuff. Especially if the walls are already kind of damaged. But I don't know if that's from gunfire or the vehicle or what. Tough to really say sometimes. But I do want to kind of clamp this down with connectors so that it can, you know, hopefully just get secured to the large grid. And also so I can recharge the batteries. It has 4 batteries on it, and it can actually stay charged for a very, very, very long time. It's kind of nice. So let's just keep digging a hole here. Come check it out when you get a chance. Just finish the smelter and refiner production side. Still some deals just put in here and there. Yeah, maybe we'll swing over to Foreign's base today, chat. We're gonna hop into their Discord channel and see how they're doing. And Tigger, you can see the base is really, really lit up right now because he's down here with his mining vessel. Working on a little bit of an underground base portion that a lot of the current production stuff is going to go underground as like a backup kind of thing. Plane wheels are janky and they tend to glitch into blocks. It's good to know. Sadly, they're the only like inline wheel that we have, right? All the other wheels aren't inline. You know, the dev should add some inline wheels, in my opinion. I think that'd be really, really cool. Because it looks really nice to have inline wheels like that. It looks like 4 rollerblades holding up a tower. Which of course is going to need paint at some point. Think about making the Gantry crane blue. I don't know though. I'll have to take a poll eventually for it. But I do have a blueprint backup of the crane, just in case it does explode. Once we flatten this portion out, we'll be kind of taking a break from the grinder portion, and we'll start working on the new smelter area. And then once the actually, chat, here I'm gonna put a poll. Okay, we're gonna start a poll. You guys let me know which option. Let's see here. Alright, yeah. You guys let me know. And the poll will end here, you know, once I'm done with this little section. And then we'll know what's next on our agenda. I believe it's caused because the hitbox of the plane wheels are spherical instead of cylinder? Really? Because if you look at them, the build box is square. It is just a little in the ground right now, which is a little concerning. I'm hoping with so many wheels and it being perfectly flat, there'll be enough contact points for it to not be an issue. Because, like, look how smooth this is. It's pretty smooth while moving. Look at the industrial cockpit here. I want to see if I can change the large display to maybe do velocity. Oh boy, she's bouncing a little bit. Well, the sooner I can get this thing hooked up and parked at its final location, probably the better then. Right? You're jealous that crane's amazing? It's a square. It's a square. I'd be more impressed if it was like instead of a gantry crane, but like a actual, just normal kind of elbow kind of crane with like a rotation point, and then that is on a whole gantry kind of rail system. That would be cool. But I didn't want to introduce rotors. I feel like rotors is like where things start really, like having pistons or one thing because it's at least a linear movement, but like rotors, man, weird things can happen with rotors. But if you want a crane, you should make one. Honestly, it'd be cool. It'd be cool. Like you could build this in like an underground base, right? What you would do is you just have the gantry top portion, and then like either short legs that's just riding on an upper rail, or like inset the wheels into the wall on its own rail as well. So like you could put this in like an underground base, in a mountain base. This is obviously on a surface, so it needs the legs to get the height because I have nothing to hang it from. But you can, this can be used in a lot of different base designs. Let's grab some more rock. And most of my, ideas and things coming, out right now for this build is I'm looking at a few concept arts and ideas online and kind of just get bashing things together that I like. It's a great way to, you know, I don't like to copy something one-to-one unless it's like a real-world something that I'm trying to copy or like directly reference. But like the idea of multiple towers with gantry ways and walkways between them and pipes and then steam, like, you know, those are general concepts. But your Kling, I'm sure, is upset with you. Yeah, you haven't sacrificed enough to Kling yet. You just a few more years and Kling might be appeased. In an inverted form for an underground base would be sweet, yeah. Yeah, it'd be cool to like hang one from the ceiling. I think that would look really, really cool. Or it'd be cool. You could almost use that for like a hangar. You know, you could have one of these in your hangar base. Maybe just the piston mechanism, just the, you know, because you just might need something to go forward and back. And it might be a good way to, like, if you're working on something, bring down the legs, grab it, lift it up. You can work on the underside. You can put it back down. You know, I might end up doing that in our hangars long term. I think that would be really cool. And then it's not a vehicle anymore. It's just part of the base itself and just kind of fixed in place. And then the pistons just move it forward, back, left, right. Definitely help me keep maintenance on like planes and stuff in a good way. Yep. Because the only other thing, right, that you can do to get like under it is you can add little almost like wheel wells. Kind of like, you know, how if you go to like a Jiffy Lube or something, someone can go down there and still stand up and get access to the car, right? Because it's got like a little cut in the middle that you just drive over, and then people have direct access to like your oil pan and things. I mean, those always work, and those are probably the simplest things to do. But you can't sometimes cover the whole vehicle with that, because otherwise it won't be able to actually park. Yeah, and I'm gonna build a big reinforcing wall for this cut that we're doing here at some point, just to tie it into the terrain a little bit more. And then down this slope is probably where I'm gonna run the power cable for everything. I don't know. Or a vehicle lift, true. This is like an inverted vehicle lift in a way, right? Because it's grabbing it from above rather than lifting it from below. So that cut is complete. This cut needs a little bit of cleanup work, you know, just to make sure that nice and square and level. Drill, drill, drill. And again, this is just faster. Like if I had What I might end up doing is making some sort of drill that I can move around to make these big cuts in the ground long term, or like a cargo thing to like move such a mechanism that I can like deploy it wherever I need to. That'd be probably a good thing to do. But for now, we're just going to be hand drilling a lot of this stuff.
Fuel low.
Yep. Smooth this out a little bit. Eventually, I'll come back through and try and make a lot of this a little bit better looking from like a terrain blending perspective. But here initially, you know, we're just trying to get this thing out of the way. So what you can do to kind of like smooth out terrain, right, is you use right click to take out the bulk, and then now I'm going back in with like left click. You can just kind of take out the edge. And it'll kind of smooth it a little bit. All right. There's just so many little lights. I wanna add a couple hazard lights on the corners, just so I don't accidentally hit it with a plane or something. And then I need to color the rest of the wheel lights orange, just so it blends in with the rest of the refinery. I find it funny that I'm actually building a pretty in-depth base this time around. You know, I'm kind of known more for like my vehicles and stuff, things like the Corsair or like my fleet design videos, which are still kind of my most popular videos in terms of like a monthly views.
Fuel critical.
Fuel critical. Get some power since we're here too. And the performance has been great. For how much like we're deforming the terrain a little bit and still getting a lot of things made. Like look, like picture, okay, so this hangar's gonna go away, all right? But like just picture if the base just looked like that on the bottom right, you know? And then we're gonna have some more spotlight, some more guns and things. We're gonna have more like the smelting building, the rock ore processor stand on the left side, and then on the right side, on the other side of the power plant, that's kind of gonna be our liquid production, so like gas, oil, things like that. Though I might end up putting that on the left side too. I don't know yet. And then we're gonna have production buildings, and like this is gonna look like a huge industrial area, hopefully long term. And with the spotlights and little weaponry just dotting the terrain, and I might be able to use catwalks as fencing, as like just basic security fencing, which could be cool. Alright, so we'll just connect this stuff down. Otherwise, I'm just keeping this as a default kind of interior light thing. No need to make it more complicated. And it needs to be. Here, let's grab some interior lights. So I can add the reds too. Because once it's daylight, I think we'll head over to Forn's chat. So we can check out his base and stuff. Now, he made a new company. It looks like we are neutral with each other, so hopefully he doesn't shoot me out of the sky just by me flying over there. And I think they're setting up in that valley that I really, really liked. You know, the little ice lake valley. Let's get this down. Nice and red. Yeah, and I like the double beacon that we have on it. Kind of makes it have almost like an extra light, spotlight like thing. I wonder, can you change the color of the beacon light? No. That's a little disappointing. I kind of wish you could. Because it is technically a light source. Nope. Oh well. Boop, boop, boop. Ooh, I wonder if I should have like a audio file that's like playing for this thing when it's moving. That'd be cool. All right, I'm gonna try something too here. I'm gonna try. I just want to see what it looks like. Well, we still got a little bit of darkness going on. Should the center light be orange? Or these lights be orange? And then the center be white? What do you... Any opinion on that, chat? Or should they just all be white lights just for visibility's sake? I'm gonna change this back to white. I'm gonna test the other one, other way, real quick. Actually, it's a vehicle, so it doesn't really have any spotlight. Let's try these light boxes. You know, I think all white. It's probably gonna be fine. I think that's gonna look the best. Alright, cool. Alright, well, it's daytime. So let's see if Forn and them are home. Let me switch chat here real quick. Hey. You guys home?
Hey, how's it going?
It's going pretty good. I want to come check out your base.
It's nice. So the thing I wanted to do, I don't think is gonna work.
What the heck is happening here? Never had this issue before, or I might have, and
Still a lot of detail to add and everything, but we're getting there.
Get out of the ground. All right, you know what? We're gonna cheat. I'm just gonna let it fall. There we go. Yeah. Well, just check out the general. Oh no. Okay. I've never had it do this like directly before, so I'm just surprised that it is. Let me see if I can fold the wheels up a little bit, maybe. This one didn't reverse, so a little concerning. All right, let's just get a piston on the plane. We're gonna jack it up and then put the wheels back down. So. Ooh. It's gonna cause it to roll, isn't it? I need to get more under it. Lower this back down. I'm gonna add a couple blocks under this, just to get a little bit more length if possible. Okay. I need a piston on the other side. Didn't expect to have to do plane repair here. I think I've only ever had this happen necessarily like on steel. Like steel parking pads. I haven't had the other one fall through yet. And I've definitely never had it happen here when it was connected. So that's extremely weird to me. Let's get this thing lifted up. And then... Is this hinge broken or something? Do reverse. Log off. There we go. Okay. Put this back down. Hold it up. Come on, stand up. There we go. That's what I needed to have happen. Alright, a little bit of a fix there. Oh god, it's... Oh god! It's not a fix. Didn't fix it at all. Hold on. Abort. Why is it doing this? Alright, we're gonna stand it back up and then I'm taking it off the pad. Come on, stand up. Okay, backing it up. Backing it up. I think the parking brake might be something to do with it too. Alright, let's get this thing on solid ground. Kling's being a little mean to us, chat. Let's get up the hill. That's the problem with plane wheels. Yeah. Oh well, it's okay. It's okay. We recovered. We dealt with the issue. I think we're okay to just carry on as if nothing happened. Right? We're just gonna carry on as if nothing happened, and everything's a-okay. Alright, we got wheels. Okay, that's all good. Engine's on. Nav lights on. Let's get going. Alright, finally taking off here.
Alrighty. Don't have a runway yet, but there is a decent amount of area cleared out.
Roger that. Alright, over to Forns. Goodbye, little base. Let's turn off our landing lights. We don't need them at daytime. Yeah, everything's fine. 100% fine. How's your turret defenses at?
Non-existent.
Okay, I'll fly low to avoid enemies that are above the base then. I don't want to accidentally drag a drone.
Yeah, we're just we're now getting titanium, so we should have defenses up here soon.
So the CEI truck Thorns or Rogers?
That's mine. I'm currently stuck on Valley Road.
Okay.
That's Rogers.
Roger,
Yeah,
Roger.
Can you see the beacon for the base or no?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
It looks like you're not in the crater, but more on the mountainside.
We're still in the crater, just not kind of off to the side a little bit, though. Yeah.
Flying over Roger now. Cutting through the valley. You guys can hear Form, but Roger's very quiet. It's fine. He's quiet, but he carries a big stick, guys. Okay. Still a little dark over here. Wheels coming down. Wheels locked, all green. Shooting for a gap. Full air brake. Ooh, Chad, that was a good landing. I break off. Your guys' I can't see it.
You don't see the base?
No. I'm getting a streaming thing constantly here. I'm not in like a building or anything, am I, right now?
No, you're off to the side. No,
Okay.
I'm
Yeah, I just see a couple
That's,
connectors.
no good. I mean, it's here for us.
Yeah, it's streaming. I'm gonna give it a second. Terrain just is freaking out too. You don't have your devil truck in here, do you?
No, that actually that disappeared again. That's, it didn't want to stay.
I mean, are you sure it actually disappeared, or is it underground right now?
That's a good question.
Yeah, if something disappears like that, we might want to check the entity list.
It was a while ago. So I mean, it might have died and then been deleted.
Yeeted and deleted?
Could be. It was over on the other side where it despawned. So
Alright, I'm gonna try relogging real quick. Just see if it helps. Don't. This is a heck of a base tour. I mean, your invisibility technology you have developed is honestly amazing. I mean, I don't think the devs foresaw this happening at all.
the invisibility technology was used against me, so I stole it and am now using it.
Well, yeah, no, you stole it, installed it on your base, and then turned it on, and then you forgot where your base was. Dang shame. Well, let's see if this fixes the issue, chat. Hopefully it does. I mean, I had an issue yesterday where, like, after the server restart, like, I loaded back in and, like, the terrain was kind of screwed up from where I was mining recently. And so, like, I had to, like, relog and it kind of fixed it. So it could just be, you know, server kind of being
Still
all, like,
loading
too
in.
much stuff. And you guys might be at that sweet spot range, maybe, where it's, like, loaded in but not.
Oh, gotcha, yeah.
Nope, still invisible. Still getting streaming icon.
Interesting.
Alright, well, I got an admin now. Let's try and fix the problem, chat.
See, looks like you can still see my plane, but
What's the name of
the grid.
I want to know the grid. Your
Grid
truck that
name
disappeared.
is the truck that disappeared.
Was it glitchy too?
No, that just like vanished. It was when I went and visited Lumberjack, came back, it was gone. Let's say it would just be like artillery truck would be the grid name if the truck was still there.
I don't see it. Let's see. Sort by owner name. Yeah, that's weird. I'm gonna fly away until the streaming thing stops and maybe come back.
Okay.
See if that helps. And you've gone mining and come back multiple times without this happening?
Without the base like vanishing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we've gone and left. I went and seen Lumberjack and came back. That was the vehicle. The truck disappeared then, but everything else has been fine so far.
Yeah. At least I don't see the truck on the grid anymore, at all.
Yeah, I'm just not meant to have that truck at all.
Yeah. And it seems like you guys aren't meant to have a base either. I mean,
Apparently
I wonder
not.
if you guys are putting something in your base that no one else really uses yet. Maybe it causes this issue. Can you think of any blocks that are like kind of unique?
Not that I can think of. I mean, we've got all the production blocks.
Alright, streaming
Catwalk.
icon is gone. Look back around now.
I got about 7 kilometers away. And I got within 3.5 kilometers. I started getting the streaming signal.
Oh, you have the streaming signal now too?
Yeah, let me see if I can get by base and see if that's good or not. Maybe you've just been by it long enough that it's just been loaded in.
Yeah, but like your guys' base isn't as big as even mine probably right now.
No.
Because it's fairly new. Now I'm scared to go back to my base, dang it.
Info. Got 3,879 blocks.
I don't even know how many blocks my base has. Alright, streaming has started. Which is about accurate. I mean, it's within 3 kilometers. That's about when I would expect it to kick in.
Do you see the base, Roger?
Base is invisible on my screen.
Oh. I'm kind of scared to leave it all now.
See if we can take I was
blueprint of it?
hesitant. Yeah.
Man.
And you guys haven't done any terraforming from what I can see either, really.
No, just mining, but I mean, nothing at the base, no.
You guys are cursed.
So I changed the name.
I mean, I'm definitely, like, what am I flying into right now, for example?
The building.
Okay. Oh god, I'm stuck. Ow, I hit something else. Ow. You guys have a beacon, right? Yeah, you do.
Yeah, we've got a beacon.
Yeah, for some reason, the only thing I see is this one connector that's just floating here.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can see.
Yeah, I mean, there's a hangar.
See, this is why I don't want us to mess with settings anymore on the server. Unless it's, like, we need to stop adding things and removing things. 1 second.
Alright, well, I took a...
Hey, General. You there?
Yep, I'm here.
So Foreign's base is invisible again.
Yeah, I'm watching that right now.
When was the last rollback
You
that
mean,
we could do?
the backup settings that I changed earlier took effect. So give me 1 second. So I've got, looks like 3 hours worth of 30-minute updates.
Okay. Can we do like a quick save and then load the closest 30-minute update?
Let's see here. That would be... Yeah, we could probably do that. Yeah, you'll just need to let everyone know what's going on, and because it's got to go all the way down for me to do that.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Yeah. Like, I don't know how long it's been doing this either, so even for rollback, it may or may not fix. So, If it doesn't fix it, we'll just roll forward, you know, and then
Yeah.
we can. Let's see. Let me have Foreign take a blueprint of the base.
Yep.
Take a blueprint of your base.
I did.
Okay, cool. And then send it to me.
Okay.
And yep. All right. All right, roll her back.
All right, shutting it down.
Alrighty.
Oh
This
man.
had to be me.
Of course it's you guys. like you know.
First engineers.
Yeah, you're not CEI for nothing.
Oh.
But I mean, we have more backups now than we used to. So
Yeah. So,
and 30 minutes to me, while it hurts, it's not like a big deal.
yeah, it's not like the 12 hours
Yeah.
would have been before.
Snapshot rollback started.
Roger.
Yeah.
I was saying Roger as in like I heard.
Never mind.
Sorry.
I gotta get used to that.
Snapshot restore completed. Starting the server.
Hope this works. Otherwise we might have to try like the save before we took the server down at 1, right? Which would be a bigger rollback, but maybe good idea to do.
Yeah.
What settings were changed at 1 p.m.?
Just the number of backups I keep.
Is it?
Yeah, that's all I changed.
We didn't do the whole grid thing that...
Nope.
Okay, just making sure.
Shot that down. I know Silent wasn't overly happy, but we shot that one down, and I just changed the number of backups, and I updated the timing of the backups a little bit better too.
Okay. All right, chat. We lost 30 minutes potentially, maybe more. You know, depending on if their base is still worked. Good old admin activities today.
It says it's up and running.
Playing is being so mean. It was being mean to my plane. Now it's being mean to his base.
Thing's always been mean to us.
And it looked like the, you know, when I was looking at the entity list, when I clicked on their base, it would just take me there. It's just I couldn't see it.
Yeah, that's what happened the last time too.
Yeah. Last time, were you getting the streaming constantly as well?
Yes.
I just wonder if
Right,
there's a
it's still-
specific block.
I'm wondering if it's a mod block of some sort. I mean, IO really changes a lot of stuff, and there's, I mean, we know the US CG blocks are causing issues, but I don't think anyone's using them right now.
I'm using the connectors, the 1x1s.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I don't have anything on the grid.
Would an admin be able to copy and
For
paste the
the
base?
back.
He took a blueprint of
The
it.
only modded would be the
So if
production
I need
blocks
to despawn it and
like
copy it
catwalks
and paste it
stuff
back
like
in,
that, but
you might be able
Yeah.
to.
Could be something as simple as just an ore glitch or in the planet spacing or something, you know?
Mm-hmm.
All 5 of you that were on just literally connected at once.
Yeah. Well, when you said it was starting, you know, you just hop in queue and wait for the password to pop up.
Yep.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. this doesn't work, and if I can't paste his base back in, then I'd almost want to suggest Forn them just spawn on another planet. leave Earth behind. It's not worth it.
Yeah. That Pertam is the other planet that you can start on with IO, the IO mod running.
Even the moon has all the starter stuff, apparently.
It's not supposed to.
Yep. But, like, I know,
Oh.
what, Nigeranto is out there, and he says it
Yeah.
kind of has everything.
It's interesting. That's a glitch in the Matrix, too.
Alright, well, it was dead, which is fine. My crane's here. My plane is not here. Did you just reload the same save?
No, that was the previous one.
Oh God, was I flying over during that? I wonder.
You might have been.
Hmm.
They don't have the greatest.
When was the
Like-
timestamp on that? Like,
Well, that's the thing. The timestamp. It's not really a timestamp. It's more like a session ID type name on that. So I get a day and then like a session ID.
okay.
Fuel low.
Because if it was when I was flying over, then that might not be a far enough rollback. Oh shoot!
Fuel critical.
Hold on. This is not what I wanted to have happen. Okay. Let's do admin stuff then.
Fly.
Grids in any lists.
Yeah, that is what exactly the last base did to me.
And the plane's kind of the only thing here. I know we have the connector now. No, the connector's here. Nothing else. Are you guys using the large windmills?
Yeah.
You guys might be the only one using that.
We used them for the first day or two, and then we.
Switched it out after a bit.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
trying to
just
think
it
of
was
other
easier to do
blocks that
that.
you guys might be using and the only ones using them. Yeah, it was when I was flying. Like I just found my plane crash on the mountain.
Oh.
Can you take the next one back?
All right. Yeah. Let everyone know.
Okay. Roger, when was the last time you saw the base? Like left and came back and could still see the base?
How long ago was that, Forn?
Oh, let's see.
I left to go get that titanium.
So you left to go get titanium and came back with it?
He was on his way back. Last time would be when he went and got an iron.
That was
Maybe like
an hour ago.
a little over an hour, maybe at most.
Okay. And what did you build in between that time and the base disappearing?
The only thing I've been setting up for like the past hour has been the event controller box.
Okay.
Did you have all those for your different smelters and stuff?
Yeah.
Interesting, because I was seeing in the logs where it was trying to bring them in, but it was saying that they were not synced to other clients yet.
Yeah, like
Well,
I
that's
literally just set
interesting.
those up. I mean, I didn't have those on the last base at all either, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Silent Space has a bunch of event controllers for its elevator and everything.
And there's not really
Any special detail blocks that are mods?
the only thing I guess I've used a lot more of was those light boxes,
The 30-degree
but those
ones?
weren't in the last base.
Yeah, and I have, at least 12 light boxes, and I'm not getting any issues.
So I'm trying to think what the difference is or what's common between the.
What do you
Oh.
mean light boxes?
The new 30-degree angle spotlights that you put on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The new like classic spotlight pack.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
She is starting. She'll be out, in a minute or so.
Yep. Oh boy. Let's see. Send me the mod for your
Oh yeah.
the
I
link.
gotta publish it once I get in game.
Because on this restart, I'll try deleting the entity and spawning your base back in.
So yeah, there's besides catwalks and then like production blocks, there's really not much. And then a few of the lights, there hasn't been much modded stuff I put on.
Those giant windmills Uthris mentioned earlier, those mods. I'm
Yeah,
sure
there's,
they'll-
I
Those
only
are
have
mods.
2 of those up, but yeah, those are mods.
But your last base only had like a couple of them too.
Yeah, it only had 1 by the end of it.
And I haven't used any of them. I don't know if anyone else is using them. I mean, for a long period of time using them.
Yeah. So I mean, it could be those, but
But that's the thing, like your previous base, I flew over there multiple times, and they were there the
Yeah.
whole time, and fine.
I think it's just me.
Troubleshooting problems with the server.
I see players starting to connect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, I just don't know.
So I guess we'll
Yeah.
see. The main hint is if it's there currently, is if it'll allow me to respawn it on the medical or whatever's the medical station
Yep.
at the base. Because if I can't, then it's just going to give me a constant streaming.
I think the first time I reset, that's probably why I couldn't survive or spawn in on my survival kit on my truck because I think it was plugged into the base at that time.
I didn't see your truck at all at the base. And my plane was crashed at the crater before the base.
Yeah, so you still would have had to been
Away, yeah.
away.
It was so sad to see it crash there, though. Like it just looked like it was like, oh, I'm off, and it just glided down and then broke one
It was by
wing
that
and
ice
just sat
site too, so it looked
yeah.
like Captain America frozen in ice.
Basically.
Give it a minute.
Alright, so I'm here. My Corsair's there. do CEI headquarters. Just getting streaming at the moment.
Yeah, I'm seeing, as soon as you said that, I'm seeing in the logs that it's trying to figure out what's going on with those blocks, the controllers that aren't being replicated yet.
What blocks were you using for controllers?
The main ones, or the ones from the update.
So just the standard remote control or event controller?
Yeah.
Okay, this one brought us back to where I just grabbed all the silicon.
Yeah, search for events. I believe you'll see the new ones. So that may be the new. I don't remember.
I'd say, because I know there's a modded one, but it's definitely not it.
Yeah, that's the one for the monitors. It doesn't work at all.
Yeah, I just have the event controller. Just the standard.
Okay, yeah, that's it then. That's the new.
So
And I'm
like,
seeing access panels that are trying to replicate and they're not able to. That's the new
new
breaker
ones, yeah.
panels and stuff. Yeah. It's like there's this horrible desync going on. Is what it is. Is what it, at least from the server log messages say.
Hmm.
I'm gonna take my truck, turn it around from after grabbing silicon, and I'm gonna head back to base and see what happens.
Uploading.
Probably
page.
nothing good.
Man.
Go ahead and upload the base to the Steam Workshop, and I'll
Yeah.
try and paste it in. But I'm worried it's gonna do the same thing your truck did, which is just say no.
I could try sending it to you, but it says it's awaiting an analyst right now.
An analyst.
It's being checked through their system apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Weird.
Doo-doo-doo. How far back did we get, chat? Let's see. So we lost some chunks on that. Do we want to go ahead and roll back to the latest save, just so that we can, you know, so people don't lose 30 minutes if I'm respawning this base, anyways?
Yeah, we could do that. So just let them know again.
I don't know if I don't know if Roger's truck is gonna get lost in that effort either.
He
You have a
did
blueprint of
blueprint.
that.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, worst case scenario, you'll send it to me and I'll spawn it in.
Oh yeah.
Fuel low.
All right, take it down again.
Yeah, this will be the last one. It'll bring us back to where we were, and
10-4.
we'll be good to go.
Fuel critical.
Well, at least people won't lose 30 minutes, and hopefully I can just spawn their base back. And oh man, that sucks.
Roll forward initiated.
That sucks. Well, this is a good test of your backups.
Yeah, well, these are the snapshots. We also have backups as well, which those are the hourly ones. So I'm snapshotting first because I think the other ones take like 5 to 10 minutes to restore.
Are you able to take the save file off the server and run it on your local machine in general?
I'm I can download, yeah, each one of these backups, not the snapshots, the actual backups that we do like hourly. Those are actually in a portal that you can download. So, yeah.
Okay. If this blueprint doesn't work at their base, can you like download the one from maybe this morning, or like at 1 p.m. or whatever one, from like earlier today where everything was normal, and maybe try and blueprint their base again, where it actually loads in?
Okay. Yep.
Because I just think there's a block or something it does not like.
All right, just hit the start button, so give it 2 minutes or so, and
Wish the logs were maybe a little bit more helpful.
yeah, it depends on it. Yeah, and there's so many mods, and all the mods generate logs too. And I mean, I mainly anymore just look at the key and the torch logs, and that points me mostly in the right direction. I went and grabbed that backup. It was today at noon, roughly. Now, don't ask me if that's my noon, the server's noon. You know, I can't tell you that one. I mean, the portal's supposed to be in my time zone, but we see how the timing's going with the script, so.
Right.
I even went back and looked at my old support ticket from last year, and I literally followed the same steps he said to do, and it's set the way it's supposed to be. I'm like, okay, so either something's changed again, or, I don't know, it's just doing whatever. Definitely can tell we've been doing stuff, though, because on the 26th, that backup was 26 megs. And today's backup from earlier that I'm pulling down was 39.5 megs.
What are those square chute blocks in between the pipe? They're steam pipes on your base.
Those are just regular blocks. The steel blocks. They're just painted
Okay.
shiny.
Because it kind of looks like a conveyor, right?
Yeah.
Which I think is what you're going for, and it works.
Yeah, it's going for like a vent kind of.
It's all at the top of the roof there.
The same thing, just blocks.
Okay.
And then they got the steam pipes in the back for the refinery. With some catwalks, got railings. I've got rock crusher, ore purifier.
Has anyone else built a rock crusher and ore purifier at their base?
We had the rock crusher. We couldn't do the ore purifier just yet. But I think we have one now. I don't think we're using it yet. It's the kicker, because we started moving everything downstairs.
Because I don't have those production blocks yet, and I'm just curious. Did your previous base foreign have those?
No, they didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, the rock crusher's the thing, like you have to stay 15 blocks away from it, because it literally sounds like someone throwing rocks in your dryer or TV static when it's turned on.
It's pretty loud.
Yeah.
I've got 2 of them.
Oh God. 2 of them.
Pretty cool
Right,
setup.
It goes in its own
Actually.
separate building that's soundproof.
That'd be cool if there were soundproof blocks that doesn't allow sound to escape or into.
And so what I did with the
Cover
ore,
your
ore
cover your
crush
plane
or
if
the
there's
rock
not a
crusher
soundproof
too
block.
is I put exhaust underneath them and put smoke to make it look like dust is coming up from them.
Oh, that's cool.
And then I got the vent at the top.
Stealing that idea now.
But yeah, I don't think besides the industrial overhaul production blocks and the steam stuff, I don't really think there's anything modded besides windmills, couple lights, control panels, and that's about it.
Do you have other power than the windmills at the moment on your base?
No, I mean I got warfare batteries, but that's about it.
If I'm able to paste this in, I'll try and just maybe we should delete the windmills just as a test, see if it just prevents it from happening again. All right, let's respawn here, chat. That's the last rollback we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna teleport to my plane. Please, plane, be there. Oh! All right, all right. We've I don't think this is the most recent one. This is the one where the plane was crashed on the way over to foreign space, but this is fine. I'm not gonna reload the server again.
Yeah, that was the last one on the list I could select, so it may have... I don't know what it did.
That's all right.
You got a blueprint of it, though, probably, right?
I do.
Just
A
spawn it
little
back
out
in.
of date, but it'll work. All right. Let's enable admin control, and let's see here.
Fuel critical.
I don't even see the P51 right now. No, P51's there.
So the only thing, yeah, I guess the only thing I could think of that's common between the two is the windmills or the wind.
What was that connector connected on that I just removed? Was it on like a piston or something?
Yeah, it was on a piston.
So it was a subgrid?
Yeah.
Okay. God, what am I on right now? Alright, and then this. What is this?
It's a conveyor block. Or conveyor junction.
Was it on like a rotor head?
No, it was just on a piston. Connector to a conveyor junction and then to a piston.
Okay.
And then pipe the rest of the way.
Alright, let's pop this thing off then. Alright, well, streaming has stopped with the deletion of the base. Alright, let's see if we can spawn it back in then. But I am not available. User consent not granted. Go to option/game. Never had that happen before. That's a little weird. Let's reload some things here. No. Saying area is occupied again.
What's the message you're getting?
Area is occupied.
That's what I had with the truck.
Yep, same here. I'm just taking a look at the blueprint here a little bit, see if there's anything I see that's interesting in it. What are those blocks? It's just corridor blocks, I guess. Rock crusher. Suppose this is one way to take a tour of your base. Let's see. Bunch of consoles. It's nothing new.
Fuel critical.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Man, I have to fix this.
It's actually a pretty cool rover he built.
Yeah, I like the really open cockpit. It's pretty badass. Just giving him a free repair, just... Yeah, after trying to paste in that base, I'm just getting a spinning wheel. Gotta...
Yeah, you'll have to log in and out again.
Yep, and I gotta delete this thing from my subscriptions because it's cursed. It's fucking cursed. See if you can get a fresh copy of the blueprint from like that older save from single player.
Yep, I'll mess around with that today and see what I can do.
Okay. Alright, as for Roger and Thorn, let's see. What can I do for them? So Roger's on us on the ice lake. Alright, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to just admin in some stuff for a base for you guys, and then transfer control. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you in essence, yeah, you hacked it.
Yeah. Dang it, their base was so good looking. I feel so bad. Alright, let's do...
Fuel critical.
Alright. We're just gonna give them some stuff to work off of until till General can get a kind of clean copy of their base to like repaste into here. So it's gonna look a little ugly, but hopefully it'll just kind of function for them on the interim. Beacon. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, that's fine. Let's do production blocks. Let's get like a big boy refinery here. Smelter. Extruder. Okay. Wire draw. Okay. Auto loom. I'm gonna use H2 or O2 at the moon. You can come to your base. Roger that. Advanced It's assembler.
It's weird because I can go onto a single player save and blueprint it in just fine.
Yeah?
With everything here, yeah. I could see if I can blueprint this, if it might be the same or better, I don't know.
Tough to know. But at the very least, I'm gonna give you guys all the production stuff to get you back in steam power instead of wind power. And a couple batteries, just
Yeah,
get a couple batteries. That's
wind
good.
turbines and see if that makes.
Couple beds, bed. Let's see here, we need a basic assembler. Microelectronics wire, auto loom, synthetics factory, probably. Just giving them literally everything that I have access to at my base.
Guess
Fuel
maybe
critical.
give this a shot real quick.
Assembler, fabricator. Maybe. Machines, extruder. Survival kits, synthetics, H2O2. Cargoes. Four of those. And let's do ceramics. Yep, cement. Do you guys have any of the oil crackers or vitamin
No, none of
extractors
that.
yet?
Nope.
Okay. Auto loom. Subscribe from bad one. Subscribe to good one. Let's see. How do I spawn things into a container again? I have no idea how to do that. Admin tools? No. God. Why am I out here? I don't want to be out here. Shift F10? Got it. I think I have to be looking at it, right? Shift F10. And coal. Real sand. The heck? Did I miss coal or something? C-O-A.
And I have their base from the save. I just landed on the little hangar door.
In single player?
Yep.
Okay.
So I took a blueprint from single player as well and
Alright,
deleted the wind turbines.
Is that the one you just sent me?
Yeah, I don't know if that's the issue, but those are gone out of there.
Okay. I'm gonna relog and try and spawn it in. Because it's the best thing to do here.
You guys were building the cargo containers, or at least all of them. They're unfinished as
Yeah.
the rest doing this.
Yeah, no, those should be fine because Lumberjack's been using them.
Oh yeah, I just happened to walk over and they're
Oh,
not finished yet, so that tells you
yeah.
how far back it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
But
those have been unfinished. I just haven't finished them.
Yeah. And mine, my base
Roger's
has
truck's here. Yeah, I've got them in my base too. It's just, from a timing perspective.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no, I've just left it. I haven't completed those as all. Yeah, I guess the newest thing I was working on was those event controllers.
The ore purifier looks really neat in person.
I think they're based in general. Like from what I could see from like the pasting image, like it looked good.
What I was trying to do is once the smelters or refineries got like 0.1% inventory filled, that the exhaust flames would kick on. But it was
So you're
just
trying to base
producing.
it off of inventory percentage?
Yeah, because it can't do power percentage off of the refineries or smelters. So I was doing it based off of inventory. So as soon as something went in it, the exhaust flames would kick on.
I wonder.
But it was just refining too fast.
Yeah, I wonder if to your point, it's just too many events happening at once causing an issue.
Well, they were only loading one refinery or smelter at a time. They weren't splitting it between each other, I noticed.
I'm gonna respawn my plane 2 chat.
But I didn't have any of that in the last base, so I don't know.
I could have just.
Why I have a curse of things disappearing.
All right, let's see. Here's my spinning symbol gone. Come on, stop streaming. Stop it. I'm getting a spinning circle still, even after relogging. Alright, let's look at some entity lists here. Baseplate. Who is this? Keep sexy. Owner name. Let's find anything else owned by foreign here. Nothing owned by form else. Let's
You
go.
put the fire extinguisher on the side of your plane too, I see.
Yeah.
That's the only thing for that one too. Oh, can't get any worse.
I do end up smoking or on fire 9 times out of the 10.
Right
So.
here. 'Cause 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 ' paste in the sky. Nope, can't paste your version either that you just sent me.
No.
Nope. Alright, well, I transferred all this stuff to you. Actually, I transferred it to Foreign. I don't know if I should have transferred it to Roger. He's on.
That's fine. I can
It's the box around the area.
take care of later.
Talking about that bigger box? I don't know. Like even trying to paste all the way out there is not doing anything.
Place the base there.
What's that?
Could you go to the under end of the valley and place the base there?
I just tried to paste
Or
it in
does it do
space
the
and
same
it's
thing?
yeah.
Oh.
It just keeps saying there's something there, but there's nothing there, you know? Very, very odd.
There's a block in an invalid state or something. I think is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Zone of control? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Alright, well, let's... Are you getting a spinning circle while over there, Roger?
Not right now, no. Or if I like drive away or and then come back, I probably will.
You probably won't. I'm just getting one from like after I tried to copy and paste his base, so.
I was able to copy and paste the base, and now it's floating 50 feet in the air.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, everything, wind turbines, everything went with it.
Wait, in a single player or?
Yeah, it's a save from the single player.
But is this on the server or?
It's on my machine. Local.
Okay. Well, that proves that you can paste it onto a save. And Forn could paste his copy onto a save. I just can't paste it while on the server. That is, someone in ownership wouldn't be able to spawn in anything. I mean, like, I tried to paste it in space just about, you know. I just think it has some sort of invalid state from some sort of block that it just doesn't like, and it's just, like, am I getting any errors on the server on my character right now?
Give me a second. I'm not looking at that monitor.
But we're just gonna go back to building for now, chat. I can't fix it. I wish I could. I really wish I could.
Nothing in the keen log. Let me look at the...
Actually, let me look at, is it
torch log real quick.
Hold F1? Or F1 menu? Or Control F1? What's the F experimental mode window shortcut to bring it back up? Because I have it hidden right now.
That I don't know.
Shift F1?
Yeah, I don't see any
Shift F1.
errors from
Okay.
you.
Okay. Prison 3 elevator. Hinge.
Yeah, just normal information, people connecting, people disconnecting. Yeah. So unless it's hidden in one of those individual log files for random blocks, types, and stuff, it's not in the two main ones that you would look at normally.
Rich HUD master. Build info. Mechanical keyboard. No, I'm gonna take out the Corsair real quick. How do I teleport my camera back to my character? Oh wait, it's F6, isn't it?
F6, yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, I think that's all we're gonna be able to do right now. I'm gonna try and relog again, see if my whole streaming wheel thing disappears. God, I hope it does. If not, then it'll probably be there until the next server restart or something.
Usually goes away with when you completely close your client and relog in, it goes away. So I had to do it a few times the last time.
We'll fully shut it down then. All right, chat. We're gonna get back to building. Foreign and Roger, you guys have temp base. I assigned it to Foreign's as ownership. I don't know if that's automatically going to share it with your faction, but you have a medical bay over there by your plane now. Kind of all the basic stuff: 4 cargo containers, steam generator with like 6,000 coal in it. So it's going to have power for a good while. That's sadly the best I can do.
It's fine. It is what it is.
You guys are the most chill about all these issues. I appreciate it. If I load a blueprint into a single player world without no mods installed into that world, and the blueprint has modded items, and I paste it, does it just paste the vanilla blocks that are available?
Yeah, believe so. It'll paste everything that's everything. It's the same thing with like a DLC. If you don't have a DLC, it'll just not spawn that block there.
I wonder if that would be an okay way to at least get like a lot of the framework back.
The picture you posted, General, is that just in your single player or?
Yeah, that's the single player. That's me. I thought I was near the ground because it was so dark, and I clicked to paste it, and it actually it's more like probably 100 feet in the air, actually.
Oh,
But if you look in the background, you can see the other bases back there too. I'm like, oh, well.
So that's you loading the world in single player, and his base just loads in fine?
I loaded the game map into single player. So the actual server map, I can go to anybody's base right now.
Tracy, thanks for becoming a sponsor. Appreciate it. Enjoy the emotes and stuff. And yeah, thank you very much. Can you, if you're still in that single player save?
Yep.
Can you go in and look at those event controllers that he was messing with and delete them?
Let me see if they're... Where did you have them at, Foreign? Do you remember?
The hangar on the left, they were kind of up. You'll be able to see like windows. That's if the save is far enough or far enough ahead.
Really enjoy your streams. Thanks.
Critical.
Glad to hear that.
Windows at the back of behind the refinery and stuff.
Yeah.
Let's turn off admin
Okay,
mode.
above the gravel. No, hang
Don't
on,
want to
what's
use
this
it
thing?
anymore.
I don't know what you are. You're not fully built yet.
So like left side, there's a hangar door, big hangar door with all the production blocks.
Yeah, above the cement kiln, there's a room up top.
Yeah.
And there's nothing in there yet.
Yeah, so I didn't have those in there then.
H2. Some bottles.
I can try deleting them on my end because they're in here.
Character tools. Get the welder back and the drill. We'll have to. I'll replace the plane
Okay, I
between
still have
streams
that
chat
copied. So let me.
since it's kind of dead. Trying to fix that. We'll show a warning with that some blocks are part of the mod not in use and we're not copied. Yeah. Sounds like that'd be a case. I'm just. Yeah, take out the event stuff and any odd looking block you see, and then make a blueprint of that general and try and load it into the world when you.
Yeah, there's no event controllers at all over here.
Just make sure through like a console block, right?
Yeah, I'm just looking around. I don't see anything really major.
Let's gather some stone too. I need that. More basic resources. So yeah, just a reminder for chat, you know, members are invited on the server and everything.
There's a piece of catwalk missing there. Didn't notice and I just fell.
Nice. If you go to like the K menu on his base, do you see any like incomplete blocks?
Second.
That looks all fine. Dandy.
Oh, that's interesting. There is a tree sticking up through the floor in here.
Do you think any of these invisible trees that we've always run into, do you think those might be causing any issues?
That could do it. Maybe, possibly.
It's kind of tough to say if the logs don't capture it.
I mean, I see he's got 2 artillery cannons that are not finished yet. He's got those Connex containers that aren't fully built. 2 small cargo containers, but... So they were building a munitions factory, but everything else looks pretty much... A couple lights that he was working on. I mean, nothing major. I don't even see... there is nothing except for exhaust pipe in an extruder. So there is nothing. Look for automation. I don't see any of the computer stuff in here yet. This is, I think it's before you placed it all.
I don't know, cool use of using cockpit occupied option, select the bed and cargo chamber, turn the lights off automatically when you go to bed. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's a neat idea
Last
to
time
do.
we had this issue, we were around a forested area too.
Yeah. And well, like Lumberjack's in a forested area and he hasn't run into anything yet, but I feel like, you know, he's a little behind because he just doesn't get to play as much, so maybe it will become an issue. And I'm near trees, I just don't have any trees at my base.
Kind of a bit of a mountain base, not much trees that way.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it could also potentially be like the fact that we have bases close to each other and maybe the server just doesn't like that or something. I don't know. Alright, we're gonna grab some concrete, chat. Extend the concrete out here on this pad. We'll extend the rail all the way kind of over.
Yeah, I was trying to publish it to the workshop to do mess with it. It keeps telling me the screenshot's too big. Max size is supposed to be 1 meg or less.
Actually, I
I'm
think
not
I'm
sure
going to bring
how I could even get this thing out of the... I mean...
the tower only back to like maybe here or something. Nah, yeah, maybe there. And then we'll just have a 2-block kind of gap. Think that'll be sufficient? Just
Well, actually, I've got it in my blueprints, so I wonder if I can take it in.
I mean, yeah, you can try it.
Or if I can bring it in and just bring it over there and try to drop it in.
Maybe try and drop it in a completely different spot on the planet.
Yeah. Oh, I think I just pulled it to re-log into the same save I was just in.
Oh, you hit continue.
Yeah. That's what I normally end up doing. Like, oh, wait a minute, I shouldn't have done that.
Alright, that's a decent little cut. Grab some stuff for concrete. Let's start with the valleys. Because half blocks are cheaper anyways, so we can get... Oh boy. Makes me nervous every time I upgrade a grid. Those wheels are like, woo! Let's just cut the valley portion a little deeper. Oh, that makes me nervous. Okay. Now we need to get the other side in. The error message you tried to place it was the area occupied, right? But if something is in the way, does the warning say object is obstructed? I haven't pasted something in a long while. The area is occupied error is something that I don't remember really seeing much, especially when it's like pasting a base or something like that. Hey, Private Tomcat, how's it going? So it's a weird one. Yeah, I might try and do more tests with that stuff between streams, for sure. Sadly, I just don't have the capacity to troubleshoot it on stream. Otherwise, it's gonna turn into like one big tech demo stream thing, and me getting really annoyed at the game throwing such a massive wrench into the community. So. We do need to figure some sort of good solution out long term, just in case it happens to other people's bases too. Box area is more of an issue. The box always shows up on everything that you blueprint and paste in. So like for example, here, I'll show you. You know, because I need to replace it anyways since we restarted the server to try and fix that thing. But like, if I take the Corsair, you can see there's that big green box here, and then the little box of the actual plane itself. See, now it's orange. And then what happens when I leave the big box area? It kind of stops. So like, it's kind of like saying, you know, I've claimed this area, but it's not like occupied in the sense of like I can't paste this thing, because this is just like a small grid vehicle and it should be fine and stuff. Here, let's just see. Loop. So you can see the plane's in. These control surfaces need to go. They always create a little bit of an issue, so I have to like upgrade my plane and fix that, which I can do that later. But yeah, it's, I really don't know. Because like I'm an admin, right? So I should be able to like override any sort of area control or occupy control in a way. fix those. Okay. I think instead of using reinforced concrete for most of the pad, I'm going to only use that for the edges. I think standard concrete's probably fine. I don't want to see what standard concrete's like. I'm not going to mess with this for too much more until I get these things plugged in. Let's do concrete. Just standard concrete block. I want to see how much HP these things have. I mean, it's still 25k. Pretty good. And then just take 25 concrete compared to 45, so about half the price. And it doesn't require the grids. So yeah, I might grind down the center here and just do regular concrete. Keep the tracks reinforced just for the extra durability, but it makes me super nervous hearing those wheels bounce every time I place a block. How quickly does the mod production thing go through? Because I might want to make a second one. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, it goes pretty quick. I might want a second one. Okay, and let's see. Think about the transformer area to run a power cable up to here with these up, and then we'll back. Actually, I need to change the power connection area. So I think this pole's a little bit in the way. I think the vehicle currently clips on it. It's just, you know, there's some wiggle room here when the blocks overextend a little bit. That looks fine. Let's. No experience multiplayer servers, but no, even as admin, you can't access another own grid unless you have the access all terminal option selected. Maybe. I mean, if you want, I can test. General, were you able to paste it or not?
I'm actually trying to paste it right now. It's so far it's letting me do stuff with it here.
Because it definitely let me like get the image, but when I paste it, it said already occupied. You might be right, Salem.
Yeah, but did you
But
have a green box around yours or a red box? Green. Okay. Oh, it's doing it.
Actually, over in their area.
Nope, somewhere else. Nope, well, that's not gonna work.
Why? What did it do?
I have it at a 25-degree angle.
But it spawned it.
It spawned it.
Okay, I'm gonna try something over here then. That chat's helping me out with.
Yeah, that control block thing, that's usually for doors and computers and stuff.
Yeah.
Energy low.
Let's see. I think this is where you pasted it in, considering it's halfway into the hillside.
Partially.
Okay.
It's actually floating is my problem. Is that the back half is I was trying to find a decent place that was somewhat flat, and this was a nice plateau over here.
Mm-hmm.
It just took really. It had to.
All right, let's do.
Told me it's going to take a few minutes, and that it would let me know when it was done trying to pull this in, since it wasn't a workshop thing, because I couldn't send it to the workshop.
Operation failed. Area is occupied. Area is occupied. Area is occupied. Yeah, I can't paste it over here still.
I'm wondering, that voxel smoothing thing, I have a feeling that's probably what our issue is.
Well, the thing is, like, when you paste a station, the voxels don't matter. Like, only actual blocks matter in terms of placing it. So, like, if I copied a station, I can throw it halfway into a mountain. It's gonna let me do that. Ooh-woo. Ooh-woo-woo-woo.
Yeah, I don't know.
Alright, we can't. Yeah. Can't fix it, chat, I don't think, at the moment. I mean, since you got an actual copy to or paste to work, try and paste it over there.
Yeah,
just teleport over to his P51.
Yep, I'm gonna delete this one over here and.
Admin, yeah, you're right. Turn that back off. Thanks for reminding me. Alright, let's go sit down. Let's get some energy back and stuff. Or actually, hold on. Let me... Yeah, I need to sit down. I'm gonna leave the streaming symbol there for a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't cause any issue. I don't think it will, but... Certain biohazard shelter. Oh boy, it's raining outside pretty intensely. In the game here. Alright. I need a power source, so I guess we can... Where do I want to build the transformer, chat? Do I want to build the transformer here? Or on this side over here? I'm thinking here. I like this spot. It's a little bit flatter. Yeah, no. Oh, I appreciate your guys' feedback and trying to troubleshoot it. Say done?
Yep, it's here.
Okay. Transfer ownership to...
I selected a box that I had available to me to keep original owner grid ownership.
But does that make it Thorn's, or does that make it yours because you have it created from your save? You know what I mean?
Yeah, let me look. Gotta find a control point.
Ooh, barrels are cool. Fire extinguisher, that's cool. Is it in power blocks? Let's go look up power blocks. Yeah, capacitor.
Owner is Roger.
Roger? Oh, that works.
He owns the assembling bench at least. Let me check their medical room. Owner Thorn currently dead.
Stores.
So it's behind the truck and the P-51. Because it kept wanting to overlap with what you dropped for them, but at least it's, very close. It is slightly higher up on the ground too, so he'll have to extend his ramp a little bit because it's like 6 inches higher than it should be. But I'll take the base if it's here.
I will too. Don't complain it for me.
Are you trying to tell me that you're happy to have a home again?
I mean, yeah. Otherwise, I'd be living out of the 51 again.
Can't have that.
Yeah, looks like it's here, and yeah, there's an extra checkbox in the admin menu that when you go to copy paste blocks, you can retain the original owner's status on them. Like, oh, that's nice. So let me try that, and it actually works. So.
All right, let's still got hydrogen. Get a temporary power grid, and then I'm gonna move this thing back just to make sure it slides all the way back.
Crisis averted.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just gonna roll them back a little bit. I would suggest still maybe get rid of the windmills, because at the moment that's like the only block that we can really identify that's shared. And don't try the event thing. Start with that, and hopefully your base stays, right?
I can only hope.
Stream Home Makeover Space Engineers Edition. True. In worst case scenario, use the temporary base that I set up. As he sits there and grinds it down just for parts. He's like, ooh, free
Yeah, right.
material.
Actually, I'm connecting it to their other grid because I just killed the windmills.
Yeah, that'd be a good thing. Because it has the steam power.
Yep.
Look at that, chat. You can roll all the way back to here now. That's so cool.
Oh, I just gotta cut some trees down in here.
And then in theory, we can lower this, pick up something. Maybe even bring it more over this way. At the same time. You can see this gets really close to the concrete without auto-locking too. Like it's about as close as you can be at full extension. So that works really, really well. We're completely off the grind pit area, which is good. So we pulled back basically the full length of the crane.
And the grids are slightly separated, so I can't really attach them the greatest.
We can move
that's
and
fine.
move forward with the pistons at the same time. I really like this gantry crane. It was a whim kind of build. But honestly, I think it works really well. And the cool thing is, as this thing moves forward, these lights move with it. And as this thing moves back, the lights move with it too. Let's drop this off. Do some concrete blocks. What the heck? Oh no! No! Klein, why? What is happening? Help me! Oh.
What is happening?
Nothing.
I just got thrown under the
I was
map.
gonna say, whatever happened, I am underneath the map falling.
I think I killed everyone.
Uh,
At first, I thought it was the base again. I was like, not again.
No, it's just Uthris. Oil claim he has shown us his mighty power. um, that was the funniest shit. Like, it broke my audio. I have no audio anymore.
oh god. Because I said I can take over people's... I can now spawn at anybody's base. There's stuff everywhere.
Maybe plane wheels are bad. Oh god, even my Corsair just deleted itself.
Well, the funny thing was, though, I saw the explosion of sparks on the other side of the planet. And when that, and the impact of that's what threw me under the earth.
Is your P-51 under the earth? Or exploded at all?
No, but I'm seeing sparks coming out of the ground over here.
Yeah, that was the sparks that came from him. That was when Clang chose to make his presence known.
Looks like a giant lava.
Like, I literally, like, drove it. It was like, this thing's so cool, guys. And then I hop out of it, go, like, over to storage, and I turn around. And, like, all I hear...
Oh.
Like, my desktop audio is just... Is the stream making a bunch of noise? Or no? Okay, I need to restart my game. It's borked. It's borked real hard.
I have a lava geyser now over here of sparks.
I don't know what to say.
Like, it peaked my audio so bad when the explosion happened that I think OBS shut down all audio. I might have to make a clip of that.
That was pretty good.
Oh, man. Today hasn't been going great for the server, has it?
Well, that one was the server's fault.
So note to self, giant heavy gantry cranes using plane wheels equals bad?
I don't know.
I mean, my chat's saying that plane wheels are have the tendency to fall through blocks in the world. Because apparently they have a round hitbox instead of a square like normal tires do. Or something. And so, like, it just takes one bit of it to go into the world, and then it gets vacuumed up. It's like, and then the whole thing just gets sucked down. Ugh, that sucked. That damaged a lot of shit too. If this is upset Clang, he must be sacrificed to please Clang. No, no. All right. Well, good luck over at your guys' base. Man, chat, that sucked. Okay, so for now, I don't think we're going to worry about the gantry crane. As cool as it is, and I do want it, and I will probably try and replace the tires on it and use different wheels to see if it's better. We're just gonna move on. We're gonna man, I'm going to repair everything. God dang. Oh, that sucks. It's just rough, chat. See if this actually has audio now, or if the world's still exploding for my character. All right, well, we have audio. So the Corsairs destroyed. The crane is off the tracks. Made a giant crater. This leg completely snapped off. The wheels are everywhere. Made a crater over here. Destroyed this. Did barely any damage to the gate. Didn't probably do much damage over here, technically. That leg got blown off. Pressure keen to add some inline wheel axles in the game, yeah. Oh no! Stop! Stop doing what you're doing! Stop! Stop shooting sparks. Here's the wheels, chat. Oh, wait. What the? Oh god, the Corsair. Stop. Oh, it hurts my soul. All right, we're completely getting rid of airplane wheels on all builds. We're not using them anymore. We're going back to the default wheels, which means I have to make this trench one wider for it to work for the gantry crane when we do rebuild it. So that's noted. Wow, the whole centerpiece exploded too. You know what? I wonder if the issue is I didn't turn these pistons off like I normally do. And they might have pulled each. No, because I had it set to min-max distances. And I set it within limitation so it wouldn't do that. I don't think that's the issue. It could have been the issue, for all I know. But honestly, we just may never know what caused the explosion exactly, or what triggered. It was probably the wheels, and then literally everything else attached to them. The problem was the crane was too cool and Klang hated it? Nah. I don't think Klang hates. I think Klang just is.
Inventory full.
Clipped it? Thanks.
So Forn just had an idea why that was so epic of an explosion.
Uh-huh.
It clanged so hard it activated the re-entry mod. And that's where
It clanged at the speed of light.
Yep. And those are the exact same sparks that are occurring over at his base still, through the planet.
Well, there might be bits of it in through the planet, for all I know.
Inventory.
Yeah.
So the cleanup script will catch them, but it was...
Yeah.
Dude, it turned daytime for a bit over here.
Well, Forn clipped it, and he's got it in the channel. But I heard you scream, and the next thing I know, I was thrown. Luckily, I was still in admin mode, so it didn't kill me. But I got thrown under the base, around, and then slammed into the side of the mountain under the planet.
Yeah.
And then all I saw was fireworks shooting off over Forn's base. I'm like, what blew up? And then
The world.
And then you were saying it's on your side. I'm like, oh, why is this showing up over here? This run through was definitely more fun and more epic, but in more ways than one. Hopefully it doesn't get any more epic than what it has already.
Yeah. You know, thanks again for the work on it.
I'm just. I can't wait for the next sub-season to start because I'm tired of these random one-offs. But anyway,
I mean, how many more weeks do you think the server is gonna be?
I'm waiting till the community says they want to move on to something that's a little bit less clangy and tough.
Hmm.
So, and then we're gonna probably have a week of testing before we release it.
We'll just go whole
Because we
straight
wanna
to the
make sure
senior there,
weapons
and
core
the
and
other
everything works
side,
good,
just see
and
what
then
happens to make some
kind of lay out
transit
the idea,
machines
the
traverse the world.
scenario we want to run with.
Inventory full.
Alright, I'm just making sure I get all the batteries out of this so the cleanup takes care of it, chat.
Inventory full.
Okay, should be fine now. Okay. Like someone might have tried that already. Yeah, I think people have made some videos of going through the world and stuff, and oh, I just found a piece of my crane over at the other side of my base.
Well, whenever I was spawning in off your med kit, it looked like all of your main base was cratered and on fire.
Yeah, it literally did do that. Clang is just KSP's Kraken. Yeah, they're probably one and the same.
At least we have it for YouTube and silent.
Oh god, I'm underground
maybe
again. Why am I underground?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Now I'm above ground. Now I'm underground again. Now I'm above ground. I don't know what it's doing. I'm underground again.
You've opened a portal to Klang's kingdom.
If I activate my jetpacks, I literally get teleported underground.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna try and like get into a seat and see if that helps. Nope. I literally can't even activate my jetpack. Man, no jetpack run starting now. The game is behaving really weird for me. I'm about to relog again. Oh god, do you guys see this? Like I'm like micro rubber banding around. Sounds like Clang warfare at your base just causing loud beaking like that. I'm sorry, it's just funny. Alright, we might be at I might be done. We might just need a restart. Like a save restart just for the server to chill. I don't know. Or like a forced cleanup to happen to get rid of all those little bits. But yeah, I think I streamed for about 3 hours today, guys. I don't think we're gonna do a 10-hour stream on Space Engineers right now.
Yeah, just needs to stew for a bit. I think there's a lot of things out of whack.
The server is it's in a state. It's definitely in a state, you know? So, let's see if there's somewhere I can send you guys for the rest of the evening. So thanks for stopping by and becoming members and supporting the channel. I really appreciate that kind of stuff. So let's see who is streaming that we know. Tell you what, go say hi to Booster. Give him a new woo in chat. And say hi, he's a good dude. over there playing, I think, Valheim right now. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. So with that, chat, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed the stream, feel free to leave a like, subscribe to get notified when we go live. And yeah, we'll talk to you guys later.
Otter.
And have a good one, you know? Also, some cats. Uthris got a server ban from killing himself. True. True.
The cat.